Hey y'all, welcome back to Channel the Tarot. My name is Lucas and I'm a tarot reader who navigates, teaches, and most importantly, channels the tarot. Today we are doing another 4-part tarot series, 4 different decks, 4 different readings. Let's get into it. Okay friends, go ahead and select the deck that is speaking the most to you. Once you choose that deck, I'll meet you at your reading. If this is the deck that resonated with you, and if this crystal is what caught your eye, then this reading is for you. Guides and Universe, what does this collective need to know that chose the obsidian crystal? Guides and Universe, what does this collective need to know? Okay, so we got Ace of Wands. Guides and Universe, what does this collective need to know? Okay, then we got the Sun. Okay, the Knight of Cups. Let's do 2 more guides and then we'll continue. Okay, we got the World in the reverse, Ace of Swords in the reverse, and then the 10 of Pentacles. So let's start with the Ace of Wands. So what we're looking at here in the Ace of Wands is new beginnings. The Wands are about passion, desire, creativity. So we seemed in this collective for this deck, it looks like we have been feeling the need to create recently. There's been a new push for us to activate that center of creativity and passion and desire, or maybe there's a new outlook on a certain desire or power or creativity that we were wanting to pursue. Also, it is all of the fire signs. So if you are a fire sign and you selected this deck, then that's even more of a connection that you have. And then we also have Mars over here in the corner, so that's action and energy. Then we got the Sun card. This is a major arcana, so it's a very prevalent aspect for us in this reading. What we're looking at here in the Sun is we're looking at positivity, we're looking at warmth, we're looking at courage, we're looking at ego as well. That is the Sun symbol in the corner. And then we have Leo over here in this corner. So it's something that's very close to our heart and very close to our ego. We also got the Knight of Cups. So the cups are about feelings and emotions. It's connected to Pisces and Leo, so we have another Leo connection. So something that's very close and personal to us. We also have in the Knights, the Knight suit is all about action and getting things done. But more specifically, we have ego over here with the Sun and Venus as well. So Venus, the goddess of love. So there seems to be a passionate desire to create, and that's what's fueling our heart center. Then we have the World in the reverse. So it may be feeling like our discipline in our creative pursuits might be a little bit low, meaning we might feel like because we're not actively creating all the time that our world is in shambles, or that we're not being good artists, or we're not being good creators. And in actuality, that is not the case, because we have also the Ace of Swords in the reverse, which is also about new beginnings, but this in mentality. So the guides are saying that we might feel like it's the end of the world if we're not creating, or if we're not creating enough content. But the Ace of Swords is here to remind us that there's no new beginnings in our mentality. We have the right mentality. There's not going to be any change in our mentality, and we're on the right path. And that's confirmed here by the 10 of Pentacles. The 10s are about completion, nearing the end, and Pentacles are about stability. So we've built a good, stable foundation for ourselves. And we have been communicating that to ourselves as well. This is Mercury, the planet of communication. So we're really looking at a really good um, Ace of Wands start, meaning we are on a right path, we're on a good path, a path full of creativity and desire. Oh, there was a couple cards that were flipped over. So we have the Lovers card. So again, we're looking at Mercury in this corner, Gemini in this corner. The Lovers card, it's not just about love, it's also about decisions. So we have to really choose what we're gonna put our energy into to make our passion project come to fruition. We got the Four of Wands as well in the reverse. So this is indicating that one of our choices, one of our passion projects that we want to do, it's not the right time to start that process. The fours are about stability. So there seems to be a choice between two passion projects that are happening currently. And that is also probably why the World card in the reverse came out. We're removing ourselves from greed here. We're aware that there's something off, that there's something in our creativity, in our passion projects that's not coming to fruition. It's probably that second choice if you're deciding between two different projects or two different ideas. One of them is definitely causing a strain on you, and the other one's bringing you good, warm feeling. Guides and Universe. Oh, okay. So the first card we got was the Two of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, the guides are really focusing on the second decision, on the second idea. It's telling you that you're not coming to a conclusion on it, and it's really been bugging you down in the Four of Wands, and it's really been bugging you down in the World reverse. So, and you're not giving yourself enough justice or enough authority to make that decision. You're too in your head. We have another Saturn symbol here. We have Capricorn over here, which is governed by Saturn. Ego's here. Love is in this corner. Mercury, Mars, Mercury. So a lot of repeating themes coming out here. Guides and Universe. Okay. Nine of Wands. So we're talking about resilience here. Whatever choice we make, we're going to make a full circle. We're going to make a full recovery. And it might feel like I said, it might feel like the end of the world to decide between these two passion projects, but one's really going to be the one that brings you happiness and success. So you have to investigate and find out which one that is. Okay. Yeah, and once you find that one idea that's going to bring you happiness, you got the 10 of Cups here. So it's really going to come full force in happiness. You're really going to come into your own and really find that one passion project that's going to bring you success. And then you're going to have a good rest, because that one passion project that you chose that's going to bring you fulfillment is going to fulfill you. It's going to make it so that you don't have to feel like you're stressing out all the time. You can actually rest your brain. So that is your reading if you chose this deck. Let me know if anything resonates, and like always, take what resonates and leave the rest. We'll see you guys in the next video. If you all chose this deck and this crystal, then this is your reading. Guides and Universe. What does this collective that chose this deck need to know? Okay, so a couple cards flew out. King of Pentacles. We got the Five of Swords in the reverse, and then the Six of Swords in the upright. Then we got to the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Then you got the Seven of Wands in the reverse, and then Temperance in the reverse. So let's look at the King of Pentacles. So this card is really about a mature, grounded male, someone who's successful. We're looking at Jupiter here, so expansion and prosperity, and then Taurus, we're looking at stability. So there's a really strong start. Maybe this is representing people who chose this deck, or it's just representing someone who is very stable right now, that is doing well in their life. Then we got the Five of Swords in the reverse. So it looks like we went through something recently, especially in our love life. This is Venus and Aquarius. So it looks like we've come to a compromise on something, especially within our mentality or communication. And then we got the Six of Swords. This is talking about transition. So after we've had this compromise, in our love life, we then moved on to a transition where we are escaping something, or we're healing, or we're moving on, or overcoming. We're overcoming hardship and relief and stability. And the King of Pentacles is now acting like a result of that compromise. Then you got the Eight of Swords in the reverse, so we're looking at liberation. So whatever compromise you just struck within your love life, it's come to fruition and it's allowed you to feel more free. Maybe you put a boundary down, maybe you and your partner were able to understand each other on a deeper level. Then we got the Seven of Wands in the reverse, so we're talking about a feeling like you're feeling vulnerable or overwhelmed. And maybe this is a warning. Maybe it's saying to you, don't fold on your beliefs. Keep strong in whatever compromise you struck. And then we got the Temperance in the reverse. So there seems to be a imbalance, a lashing out, or a lack of perspective, recklessness. So maybe after this conversation, it felt good for a little while. It felt like you got on to a good start after this compromise, after this conversation, but now it's turning into something else. Okay, Ace of Swords in reverse. So yeah, lack of ideas, intellectual inability, success, recognition. So maybe this conversation actually was that you and your partner decided to go your own way. And the folding on your beliefs and the Seven of Wands over here is indicating that maybe you're second guessing that decision. And you're feeling a sense of imbalance, but the guides are telling you that actually you did a good thing. You actually had success. You had victory. And you had Jupiter again here. You had Jupiter here, 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 and here. So it's all about expansion and prosperity. So you're on a good path. You're having that expansion. You're having that prosperity. Then you got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, so coming clean, confessing, turning over a new leaf. Sounds like you left a relationship recently, and you've gone through this turmoil, or this mindset shift. Yeah, moving abroad, forward planning, focusing on self-confidence in the Three of Wands, having some divine foresight. Looks like you're moving in a positive direction. Guides and universe. What else do these individuals that chose this deck need to know? Okay. Nine of Wands. Yeah, it seems like you're having a lot of back and forth. But this card's about resilience. So this is talking about gathering your strength. Guides in universe. What else do these collective individuals need to know? Okay. Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, you're beginning a new period of being on your own. A new period of success and wealth after this breakup. too. So 10 of Swords, endings and defeat, yeah. And the Lovers in the reverse, yeah. So this definitely feels like a breakup. This feels like a breakup. It looks like you are now over here. This is, the guides were telling me a backstory to give context for the King of Pentacles. But it does seem like there was a breakup of some sort that happened recently. And you've come full circle. You've come to a point in the Ace of Pentacles where you're starting anew. Where you're starting on a new path. And I can't be more excited for you. Congrats on that. It seems like you might be feeling a little bit of a feeling of confessing or turning over a new leaf, but also a feeling of maybe you made the wrong choice. The guides are here to tell you that you're making the right choice. You made the right choice, and you're going to be rewarded with your success. Okay? That does conclude your reading, friend. Thank you for being here. Okay, if you chose this deck or this crystal, then this reading is for you. Thank you for being here. Guides in Universe. Okay, we got a lot of cards here. Got the 8 of Pentacles. Got the 4 of Swords. 6 of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Wands. And then the 9 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so what we're looking at here in the 8 of Pentacles is we're looking at discipline and stability. Over here in the 4 of Swords, we're looking at divine anxiety. So we're looking at being up at night, not resting, being very cognitively challenged in terms of not deciding or not knowing what to do. With the 6 of Cups, so our feelings and emotions are being harmonically damaged. In the Queen of Wands, we are looking at a feeling of feeling on top of the world. Despite all of these things happening in the 4 of Swords and the 6 of Cups, we're feeling like we are up here for a reason. And then we have the 9 of Cups in reverse, so we're looking at a lack of introspection. So what this is telling me so far is you're really going through some turmoil. Even though you're on top of the world and you have some stability, it seems like that's all in material possessions and not in other areas of life, like emotions or friendships or love, aspects like that. But it does seem like you're in a good career in the 8 of Pentacles. You're disciplined, you're meticulous, you like to get to the gist. But you do need to learn how to navigate these struggles or navigate the need for continued investigation of what brings you joy. This collective seems and feels like workaholics. So if you chose this deck, you might be a workaholic. Okay. King of Pentacles, yeah, so you're definitely successful. You're definitely have a lot of the stability in financial matters, it seems like. But there seems to be a strain on your emotionality and your feelings and your intrapersonal communication. Guides in Universe. Okay. 10 of Cups. So you are happy though, despite this lack of introspection, despite this cognitive struggle, and despite the unharmonic feelings of emotions and feelings, you do seem to have your good head on your shoulders, and you have the 10 of Wands here as well. So it might feel like if you have this introspection, that you'll be moving backwards in life. That seems to be the feeling that you guys are feeling. Okay. Page of Pentacles, yeah. It seems like you're a workaholic and you're very concerned about making sure and sustaining stability and wealth and things like that. But you need to learn how to be okay with not having that Six of Swords, yeah, so even the communication and mentality, so it looks like your heart and brain are at odds here. Seems like you're being a little bit robotic. Knight of Pentacles, yeah, see, you're waiting on things. You're waiting for things to drop. And that's why you're a workaholic and you have all the stability, because if you have a good foundation and all of the support beams, that if anything falls, you'll be prepared for it. But it's draining you. It's draining you. Then we got the Five of Wands here in the reverse. That indicates a release from struggle. So I think the guys are saying that once you release this control that you have, yeah, then you can celebrate in the Three of Wands, and you can be removed from this internal struggle that you're experiencing. So overall, it seems like you're a workaholic. You built up this great house, and you have all this stability and all these support beams, but it's not bringing you actual happiness. It's not actually bringing you the Ten of Cups, because you haven't learned how to examine your passions and desires. Okay, friend, that does conclude your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, you guys are my last group. If you chose this deck and this crystal, then this reading is for you. Guides and Universe. What does this collective... Oh. Okay, we got the Hierophant in the reverse. What does this collective need to know that chose this deck? Okay, we got the Devil. Okay, then we got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. We have the Three of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles. So far what this is looking like is that it looks like you've just been released from a dungeon, almost. It feels like in the Hierophant you've been released from this hierarchical structure where someone was abusing their power. You were released from their grip. But you do have this depression, or you do have this feeling of being shackled still. But in actuality, you've been freed in the Eight of Swords, because you have that release. You're able to talk about it, but you're still, and you're being released from all that pain from being locked in that dungeon, metaphorically. But now you're really examining what you need to do to get back on track with your life and stability. Okay. So you got the Hangman, and you got the Ace of Cups. So the Hangman is talking about the feeling like you can't move forward. You're feeling trapped despite the fact that you've been freed. And it's opening up a new arena for emotions and your feelings, a new beginning, because you're talking about that trauma. And you got the Wheel of Fortune, so you have a lot of good luck coming towards you. You've been freed from that dungeon. You've been freed from that person or the entity. Guides in Universe. What else does this collective need to know? Okay. You got the Queen of Cups in the reverse, so it seems like even though you're really being released from pain, opening up a new chapter, it seems like you're still a little bit closed off in your emotions and justice. Yeah, so you don't think that you deserve to have this newfound freedom. Maybe this person or this entity that is coming out in this reading has other people under their grip, and that's why you feel guilty. Okay. So we got the Empress and the Page of Wands. So you have to learn how to move on. You have to learn how to find your own passions, your own desires. And then once you do that, you can become your own Empress. You can be in charge of your life again. Okay. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So it seems like you're not willing to ask for help. You are releasing that pain by talking about it, but it seems like you're still hesitant to lean on other people for support because you've been through so much. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, yeah, in the reverse. So you're looking at a lack of new beginnings and stability. So you might have the emotions here in check. You're talking about it, there's some new beginnings, you're going to have some good luck, there's going to be some setbacks, you're in the process of healing. It seems like until you allow people in to help, then you'll have that stability. Because the pentacles that we have here, the two that are in the reverse, and there's one that's not. So it indicates that you need to let others in and have them help you heal in some way. Okay? Well, that does conclude your reading, friend. Thank you for being here.